My name is Master 101, and
Zero.
I invented the spell Power Word Shit Yourself.
I invented the much lower level spell, Command Piss.
Fun fact, my Monster of the Week DM, she made a magic item for me called the Pants of Piss Yourself in our Monster of the Week game. And
I'm guessing it made other people piss
yeah,
themselves.
other people pissed themselves, but like, if I fucked up on the roll, I pissed myself. Yeah. Ah, interesting. Hey, la bopla. Oh right, we're playing a game called Deadbolt today.
Okay.
Do you remember Hotline Miami? It's sort of like that.
I never got what Hotline Miami was.
How do I how do I explain it? Hotline Miami was like, it was like Fight Club, but a whole lot more drugs. You know what I mean?
So does it end with the guy shooting himself in the face?
I think so. No, I think it ends with him confronting a mob lord.
Okay. First random fact is Albert Cashier, who was born Jenny Hoggers, enlisted as male in the Union Army in 1863, fought in 40 battles, and maintained his male name and expression after the war until his death in 1915. He is the first documented trans man to serve in the U.S. Army.
Nice.
Swarms of locusts have crossed the Atlantic Ocean to the Caribbean islands after 10 days of flight from Africa. Theropod dinosaurs, which are the most, not all carnivorous dinosaurs were theropods, and not all theropods were carnivorous dinosaurs, but they're the ones most famous for being the meat eaters. Some theropods are proven to have had scales, such as Carnotaurus, and others are proven to have feathers, like Velociraptor. And birds, I guess. For a brief period of time, there existed a Hitler-themed restaurant and bar near Mumbai.
No.
2006.
No. What?
Yep.
What did they sell? I know it's a restaurant, but what?
Probably food. Even though Hitler was technically Austrian. Hang on, I'll look more into it.
I am so terrified.
It was called Hitler's Cross. It was an Adolf Hitler themed restaurant in Kagar, Navi, Mumbai, a satellite city of Mumbai.
The more you talk about this,
The restaurant's former name, Hitler's Cross, referred to the swastika and cross of honor on the German Nazi symbols. The restaurant's interior was decorated in red, white, and black to go to the Nazi Party. And almost
sorry, no, keep talking. I just caught I had a slice of pizza next to me, and I wasn't paying attention. I just caught my fucking cat taking a pepperoni off of it.
Oof. An enormous portrait of Hitler was the first thing visitors saw when they opened the door. The manager of Hitler's Cross told the Times that India we wanted to be different. This is the one name that will stay in people's minds. We wanted to tell people we are different in the way he was different. For severe backlash.
What are you? I don't know how to respond to that.
After severe backlash, Hitler's Cross had to drop its name and is today called the Cross Cafe. The Cross Cafe now has a branch in Naril, which is another city in India.
Uh-huh.
The Hitler-themed restaurant caused an uproar in the Jewish and queer communities in Mumbai and other cities around the region.
You don't say.
Although the store's owner, Putnat Sablok, argued that his establishment was not promoting Hitler, Jonathan Solomon, the chairman of the Indian Jewish Federation, uh, pointed to the massive portrait of Hitler
I, I, I really don't know how to like.
and called him out for deificating Hitler.
Just at some point you had to be like, maybe I should. The steps that you took were calculated, but man, were you bad at math.
After backlash from not just the greater Indian community, but the international community as a whole, Punic Soblock agreed to remove Hitler's name and the Nazi swastikas from billboards and the restaurant's menu, saying, "I chose the name innocently. I didn't expect there would be such of a snowball of a major controversy."
I'm, I, no, absolutely not. No. You cannot be like, oh, I didn't expect there to be a massive controversy around naming my restaurant after Adolf Hitler. You can't be like that.
Yeah, that's like a YouTube level apology. Well, I didn't know. You didn't know.
You didn't know a man who committed the Holocaust? Maybe not a good idea to be naming a restaurant after him. I do not know what to say.
The District of Columbia used to contain 3 municipalities. Alexandria was returned to Virginia in 1846, and Georgetown was merged with the Greater Washington, D.C. area in 1871.
Interesting.
The world's smallest reptile was discovered in 2021. It's the world's smallest reptile species, being known as Bruxina nana. I'm trying to find a thing of it.
Hey, Macarena, alright?
And I'm guessing it's a lizard. Yep, it's a lizard. Bruxina nana has a snout vent length of just 13.5 millimeters. A total length of 21.6 millimeters. It has large, apparently fully formed eyes and skull, and they are known to sport the largest genital to body ratio of known vertebrates at nearly 20% of their overall size. To put that in perspective, that'd be like if you had a dick the size of your arm.
Fancy. But what if I told you I did have that?
I would call you a liar. Because we both know you're like a Ken doll. Dude.
How dare you?
The Washington Monument build was halted due to a few reasons, including the Civil War. This monument in history is still visible today by the different shading of marble used in the actual build. People in the medieval era shared their bed with an entire family, and even the occasional. Only the rich could afford more than one bed, and poor people just tended to sleep in groups. The Sinaloa cartel earns between $3 billion and $39 billion US per year. Sperm oil is an essential ingredient in bomb,
And what?
making a nuclear bomb.
Huh. I
You,
I feel like that's
you can
ironic
get,
somehow.
yeah, you can get a severe allergic reaction because of physical exercise, but only if you ate wheat before. This is a very rare and called wheat-dependent exercise-induced anaphylaxis.
That's an
The
interesting.
gesture of Gentile men resting one hand inside of their jacket pocket while the other dangles freely is meant to signal a calm demeanor and the fact they are good at sex.
Okay, I got shot.
In 1968, South Korea hatched a plan to assassinate Kim Tu-sung that went terribly wrong. Recruits, petty criminals, snapped during intense training on a remote island, killed their trainers, hijacked a blue bus in Seoul, killing 15. Uh, and all 37 people were killed, 7 missing, and 30 wounded.
Huh.
The Schwarzkopf torpedo was based on the Whitehead design. Schwarzkopf translates to blackhead. In 2 battles where the torpedo was employed, 3 ships were sunk.
Hmm.
The proboscis monkey have the largest nose of all primate species.
They got that Squidward tentacles nose.
There is a Guinness World Record for the fastest time a dog managed to pop 100 balloons.
He must have loved the shit out of that.
The record is 39 seconds.
39 lost balloons.
Unlike poison, snake venom is generally not effective when swallowed, and since the venom is meant to go directly to the bloodstream to cause damage, it is usually typically neutralized by the stomach acid, but can poison you if you can envenomate you if you have a cut at any point in your digestive system.
Yeah, it won't kill you if you drink it. Don't drink it though.
Yeah. World War II is technically going on.
Oh, because of all the war criminals?
Yeah. The Beaver magazine had changed their name. Its unintended sexual connotation has caused the History Journal to become snagged internet filters and have turned off potential readers.
Why do people
calling it? I have no idea.
it okay, thank you. I'm not crazy then. Well, not crazy, but in the comments, why do you think we call the vagina a beaver? I understand other colloquialisms for the vagina, but beaver has escaped me.
Apparently, it's a euphemism that traces back to the 1910s British slang when it referred to a man's beard. By 1927, due to the visual similarity, the definition got to extended to a female's genitalia as when surrounded in pubic hair. The beard meaning emerged because of beaver pelts. That word goes back to Old English.
Fellas, is it gay to like vagina? You call it a beaver, and the origins of the name came from a man's beard. So, who's the gay man now?
It sometimes snows in the Sahara Desert, even as recently as January of 2022. Victoria Lake's peekaboo hairstyle was so popular during World War II that the U.S. government asked her to change it to something more suited for factory work. She obliged and revealed her new look, the Victory Roll.
Look up for my victory rolls. Look up for my victory rolls.
In 1996, Philadelphia TV station WPVI changed its news theme for the first time since 1972. The viewer feedback was so negative that the station reverted back to its original 1972 theme only after 3 days. The station continues to use its same 1972 theme.
Hmm.
There was a man by the name of Richard Pronek, who in 1968, in his 50s, moved from the Midwest to Alaska to live completely isolated off the land.
Good for him.
Clerics in D&D are technically get their power by simping.
Uh, so do warlocks.
Warlocks sign a contract.
Oh well, yeah. I guess you're right.
Ataris toxicaria, also known as the upas, is a tree whose latex is so toxic it is used to poison the tips of blow darts and arrows in Southeast Asian cultures. It has sometimes been regarded as the most poisonous tree in the world.
Have you seen the gifs of like the man that's like, I have the most powerful blade in the world. One cut will kill you, and then he licks it, and he's like, I should not have done that, and then he just drops dead.
I don't know what that's from.
Okay, so I actually know what that's from because somebody commented on it when I saw the gift set. It's from a what's it called? It's from a no, it's not from Power Rangers. It's so okay. Sorry, I'm getting off track. So there is a J drama, a Japanese drama, where the okay, sorry, I'm not good at multitasking. There's a J drama. I don't remember the name, but the plot is basically a parody of like old RPG games, like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, all those sorts of things. Uh, and they make fun of it like every episode. Like the main character will break into people's houses with his friends, and the people in the houses will be like, "What are you doing? Get out of our house!" and like all that sort of shit. And uh, one of the characters includes the female love interest is a lady that thinks that the hero killed her grandfather, so she's only following the hero around to kill him later. If I can remember the name of it, I will post it in the I'll post it in the description. I got killed.
Okay.
Anyway, any more random facts? We're coming up to 20 minutes. Ow, I got shot.
The front wheels of a car do not remain parallel with each other when steering wheel is turned. That'll be it.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Non-binary pals.
Don't let your dick explode in the microwave.